Hello ladies, I'm in the back seat with Betsy. It's not quite so chilly today, which is great, and today I'm going to be talking about being happy. It's kind of my thing at the moment. I just wanted to show you the setup because I just thought this was quite funny. I found the way to have the camera in the car, so let me show you. Can you see? I've got a stool and then I put the phone in between the prongs of the plug. See, voila, no hands. So I'm quite chuffed with that. Anyway, today I just wanted to talk to you about being happy. As you know, I've got my I Choose Happy course starting on Monday. I'm really excited about it. I've been doing webinars and posts, so I apologise if it's been like blah blah blah, but you never know on social media if anyone's even seeing your posts. So I thought it was best to talk about it a lot, and then hopefully people will catch at least one post or one video or whatever. So what is the big deal about being happy? I was thinking about this a lot, but for me it's not that I want to have those peaks more, you know, we all love those exciting moments where we're like, oh, and then this happened, and oh, and I did this, and you know, those moments which are just fill you up, and they are amazing. I get that, but for me the better part of being happy, or being able to choose happy, because that's what the course is about, it's giving you the tools so that you do this, you kind of do this more, so you don't have these. And I had a perfect example today. It was like I was given this opportunity just to share this with you this afternoon. So this morning we were a little bit late leaving for school, and as I was walking out the house, because Andy was staying at home, he said something like, oh, they were ready before you, we've been waiting for you. And I was like, no, not really, because I've been saying for the last 10 minutes, can you get ready? Can you get ready? Hi Jude, can you get ready? So I was kind of like nagging my children to get ready, and it wasn't me that was late, so it kind of triggered me a bit. And when I got in the car, I was like, I can't believe that Andy said that I was the one holding everybody up. And I was almost about to go that way, and then I just started laughing, because I just thought, I'm about to get down into that place of, oh, that's not fair, that's not right, and I could just see it. And having this these tools allows you to, instead of doing that roller coaster of life where every so often something will happen and you get triggered and you're like, no, that's not fair, or that's not so, or I didn't like that, or it's made me angry, you're just much more like this, and you think, oh, well, being like that is boring, but it's not. It's just that lovely contentment, knowing that you're not going to get angry. Things, you know, people doing stuff on the road, carving you up, it doesn't make you cross. You still get the highs, but you don't get the lows, and that's what I love about having the choice, you know, being able to choose happiness. And so I just thought that was the perfect example this morning, and I was just laughing, and Finn was going, why are you laughing? I was going, because I was about to have a rant, and then I caught myself and I realised what I was about to do, so I chose not to, so that's fine. So this happy course is 5 weeks of content, but I do stretch it out over 6 so that people can have a breather in the middle, because it is an email every day from Monday to Friday, and I know how busy we are. I get that completely, and my email box, I get like 50 emails a day, and sometimes I only delete 10, so I'm thinking that backlog, so I completely understand that. However, they're very short videos in each one and a worksheet. So I'll just show you what they're kind of like. So on a Monday, it's Mindset Monday. So can you see here? You get a sheet like this with questions. So it relates to the video. And then they are Tuesday, Celebration Tuesday, more questions. And they'll probably take about 5-10 minutes to fill in. And it's just a toolbox. They're little tools in a toolbox so that you can refer back to them. You've got them for life. And the reason why, the benefits to being happy, the reason why I'm so excited about it is because the benefits to feeling happy go way beyond, oh, I'm having a good day. You know, apart from the fact that your health is better because you're less stressed, You've got endorphins, you feel good, you're making other people feel good around you. It's just, it radiates out of you. When you're happy, you're attracting people to you. You're like a honey pot, and bees will come to you, because you know what it's like when you've been to a party, for example, or a networking event if you're in a business thing, and there's that one person and they're all chatty and smiley and they make people around them feel good, and everybody wants to talk to them because they're just exuding, they're radiating. And that's what you get when you're happy. You haven't got those burdens. And I remember I did a Backseat of Betsy a while back when I was talking about letting it go. If you're carrying around worry, go to your party or your networking event and you're worried about your bills and you're like, hello, my name is Emily with this furrowed brow. You're not going to attract people to you. You're going to repel people, because they're just going to be intuitively, they're not even going to think, oh, I don't want to talk to that person. They're just going to be, okay, I'm going over here. Because we pick up on vibrations, we pick up on frequency, the frequencies that people are resonating at. You can go into a room and when someone's had an argument, and like I said, you can go to a party and you can feel, you don't even have to see, you can feel the person that's got all the energy. So there's that layer. So it helps your relationships. I alluded to this in one of my emails, that since I've been on this happy journey, my husband just can't do enough for me, honestly. And I'm not being funny about that. He's just the most wonderful man, but because I'm happy, I'm not nagging him. I'm just in such a good place. I don't nag him, I don't sigh, I don't raise my eyes or anything like that. I just appreciate him. I don't rely on him for my happiness. I'm in charge of my happiness. And so he just wants to please me, which is amazing. I want to do the same for him. It just does amazing things for your relationships. And your health, I covered this as well in the email. The fact that for me, I comfort eat when I'm bored, when something's gone wrong, when I've been a bit snappy with the kids or something, something like that happens. I'm like, I want something to eat, or I want something to drink. Yes, Jude's saying it's like the EAM principle, same thing. Yeah, so it's a trigger. All these things, and you're going, you think, okay, I know how to solve that. You're not even thinking that sentence, but you'll kind of just go, oh, I know, I'll grab something that'll make me feel better. And when you're in a happy place and you're not triggered, or you can spot the thing and then just you don't react in the same way, you don't need the food. So you lose weight if that's what you need to do. If you're a comfort eater, you will cut down on your snacking and craving. And retail therapy as well. A lot of people buy things to feel better. Oh, I've had a crap day, or oh, I deserve a treat, I did this, I've had the week from hell, I'm going to go and buy something to make myself feel better. Imagine if you don't have to do that. I mean, I'm not saying don't buy stuff. We all like to buy things, to wear in something new, but I'm saying you're not triggered in that same way. I've had a bad day, therefore I must spend money to make me feel better. You can just go, okay, I know what's going on here. I'm going to make myself feel better just by working this out and using the tools in my toolbox. So financial benefits, it's just a great place to be. It's a great place to be. And I don't want you to all think, oh, she's all just happy. I've had my fair share of ups and downs, but since I've become more aware and since I've learned these tools, I'm more constant, and that's what I want for people, because life is just, I mean, I don't want to go down all the cliches, you've only got one life and but life should be super, super juicy. And I was working in a place which I was in a job, as you know, air traffic, which I was competent at and I enjoyed, but I didn't love it. And I know there were people in that with me who didn't like their job as well, and it makes you unhappy if you're not doing what you love. And it occurred to me that life is too short to not be doing what I love. Life is too short to not be happy. And I don't want to settle. I think that's the big thing for me, why I had to leave my job, is I didn't want to settle for okay. I didn't want to go through my life and then at the end go, yeah, I did that job, it was okay. It was okay. I want to do a job that go, oh my God, I love this job. I remember listening to Bob Proctor once, and he's a personal development guru. He's just fabulous, amazing, incredibly knowledgeable. And he said that he was playing golf with some friends, and he was on like the 15th hole, and he said to them, guys, do you mind? I want to head back, because he so wanted to get back to work. And I thought, I spent years in air traffic going, I want a job like that. I want a job that I love so much that I get out of bed excited, and that's all I want to do. And you know, obviously with the work-life balance, but I want a job that I look back on my life and go, yes, I did what I love. I think that's why people get so annoyed at celebrities, because you see really famous actors and they say, oh yeah, I've been in this movie, I've been paid 20 million and I love what I do, I go to work, we have a laugh. And that's quite annoying for some people, because they're doing a job they don't love, their life is pretty okay. I don't want people to settle. I really don't want people to settle. I want people to experience, you know, the most exhilarating life ever, the most exciting life ever. And I don't mean the peak thing, but I mean just being on that high the whole time, just thinking, oh my God, my life's amazing. And I think happiness is a big piece of that, because like I said, a lot of people are trying to find that happiness through, I don't know, eating or drinking or buying, or you know, they're looking outside and actually it's all inside. And you've got it within you with just some tools. You've got it within you to be happy every single day, and that's what I want for everyone. Gosh, I'm just getting a bit excited. So going back to the course, you get these sheets every day, you get a video every day. It's 5 weeks. There's Mindset Monday, which is all about changing your perception. So for example, things like you have I borrowed this idea from Gay Hendricks in The Big Leap, but you do have a thermostat in you which allows how much happiness you can experience. And it's so true. And you can actually crank up your thermostat. Have you ever had a day where everything's going right and then all of a sudden something happens and it knocks you down and you're like, oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen, you know, it can't be good forever, or these things don't last, you know, and you've got that thing. That's because your thermostat, you reached the peak and you went, oh no, this is too good, and you cranked it down one way or another. So Mindset Monday is all about that. Celebration Tuesday is just, it's to do with gratitude, celebrating your life, celebrating your uniqueness, because you're the only one who is you. It's again, it's another cliche, and I know people churn it out, and I don't want to be churning out cliches, but when you really get that you're the only person who can do you, it's kind of like pretty cool, you know. There's nobody like, I mean, I just find it quite amazing the way you do things. You know, I used to like eat cereal in a cup in the evening. I don't do that anymore, but there will be things that you do that are really quirky and they make you you, and you need to find people that love those quirky things about you. So that's Celebration Tuesday. Wednesday is Pushing It. So Push It Wednesday. Let me see what this one is I've got here. Oh, Stretch It Wednesday. I'll Stretch It Wednesday, which is all about like getting out of your comfort zone, because some of the forms of happiness are things like achievement or fulfillment, and they only come when you push yourself a bit. You know, if you just sit in your everyday life and you don't step out of your comfort zone, you keep it nice and safe, you're not going to get a sense of achievement, you're not going to get fulfillment or satisfaction. So every Wednesday I'll be challenging you to push it a little bit so that you get that feeling and expand. Then Thursday is Letting It Go, because like I said, a lot of happiness is to do with letting go, not embracing. So it's very easy to go, oh, in order to be happy, just be thankful for this and give more hugs. And actually, no, you've got to get rid of a lot of baggage. So every Thursday we let go of some stuff, and that could be forgiving people. There's the video on forgiveness. It's so funny because I I think I mentioned this in the last Bob, the backseat of Betsy, but I was holding a grudge about the 16-year-old that did the music at our wedding, which was 17 years ago. I was holding for ages and ages. I mean, you know, like I said, he's probably 30 with kids. He hasn't given me a second thought. So why I was carrying around this like grudge for him playing the wrong music at my wedding, you know, just let it go. I find it very funny now. And Friday is taking action. So every Friday I will give you a task to take action over the weekend. And it is all about using these tools, you know, and I believe that I've covered every single element. There may be others, but I mean 25 different elements, 25 different pieces to the happiness puzzle, and I'm very excited about it. And I would like to encourage people to take action. And the reason why I like to reward action takers, I do this quite often, is because for me, as a coach, I want people who are going to, you know, take action on what I'm suggesting or what we talk about together, because otherwise they're just stuck, aren't they? You know, that's no good for me. If I'm opening my heart and saying, you know, you could do this, or this is what you could do, or what do you think you should do, and they go yeah, and then they don't do anything, they're not going to move forward. So they're not at the right place for me to support them, which is fine. That's fine. I can't help everybody. However, the people that want to take action and move forwards, I'm like, yes, I want you, because I know you're going to get big results. I know you're going to come back and go, wow, I did this, I got this result, woohoo, and I'm going to be woohoo, because it's good for me too. So if anyone wants to take action, I've got a special code, which if you go to the page, it's www.happyworkingmum.com/ICH for I Choose Happy. So that's the page that tells you all the different weeks, every different module. And if you do want to buy the program, it's £297, but I will give you the code, which is ACTION, all in capital letters, and that will give you £50 off. So there you go, that's £50 off. And I've done another code because this is another thing that I really want, and that is some testimonials. I've only run the course once, I only had a few people going through, and for me, in order to get more people on board and more people happy, which is what I want, I have to have other people going through the course, because I can say, it's brilliant, it'll change your life, you know, but people, they might want to believe me, but they will believe a testimonial way more, because someone else, someone independent, has tried it and gone, actually it is quite good. They will believe that person more than they will me, because obviously I'm the person that made it. I'm going to say it's good. So if you want to do the course and are prepared to give me a testimonial at the end, I will give you another £50 off. It has to be an honest testimonial, so, you know, warts and all, if you don't like it, you can still say that. So the code for that is ACTION, again, capital letters with a plus sign at the end, so ACTION plus. So that will give you £100 off in total off the price of the course. So I hope that's made it nice and juicy. I am starting on Monday at 7 o'clock. The emails are going out. So the code expires on midnight on Saturday. There'll be a welcome email on Sunday. It's kind of exciting, it's kind of crunch time, so if anyone is interested, now is the time to leap. Otherwise, I wish you every happiness with whatever method you choose to stay happy, because being happy is just the best thing ever, and I want it for everyone. So while I'm here, let me see, Melanie's just left a comment, so I'm just going to answer that. It took me till my 50s to realise that I could do a job that I love rather than settle for the easiest option. That is so true, Melanie. I'm approaching that significant figure, and I was in air traffic, I think, I was in air traffic for 23 years, but it was the last 10 that I was thinking, I want to do something else. 10 years, and now I sort of have to be careful that I don't go, I've wasted 10 years of my life, because it wasn't a waste. I was preparing, getting myself ready, but yes, sometimes that wisdom comes, I think, with a bit of age, dare I say it. But we've done it, we've both leapt, so that's good. We've made that break, so thank you for sharing that. Excellent. Are there any other questions while I'm here? We can do some chat. Otherwise, I might go in and make myself a nice cup of tea. Okay, brilliant. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I am super excited. Super excited. Lovely talking to you, and I will see you next week. All right, take care. Bye.